There are 252 pages in a book. Jessica reads 7 pages in 1 hour. How many hours did she take to finish the book? I know I have 252 pages. She reads 7 pages in 1 hour. How many hours did she take to finish the book? She took blank hours to finish the book. Question asks, how many hours did it take for her to finish the book? I know I'm looking for number of hours. Now I need to move to my bar. I know that she has a lot of pages in her book, so I'm going to draw a long bar, and I'm going to label that the total was 252 pages. I know that in 1 hour, she reads 7 pages. What I'm looking for is the total number of hours. So I'm going to put question mark hours because I know I'm looking for the number of hours. But I know that in each hour, she reads 7 pages. So I'm looking for a smaller number. So I need to decide, am I subtracting or dividing? Well, I'm going to be dividing. So my equation is going to be 252 divided by 7. Now I have 2 ways to solve this. I'm going to first solve with the big 7. So I'm going to put my dividend inside my house and my divisor outside my house. And then I'm going to make my house an apartment. I see that it's a 3-digit number, but I know that 700 is going to be too much. So I'm only going to work with the factors 10, 5, and 2. My first factor pair is going to be 7 times 10 equals a product of 70. 2 minus 0 is 2. 5 minus 7 I cannot do, so I need to decompose. My 2 becomes a 1. My 5 becomes a 15. 15 minus 7 is 8. 1 minus nothing is 1. Now I have a new dividend of 182. So I'm going to make another factor pair of 7 times 10 is 70. Then I'm going to subtract 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 minus nothing is 1. I have a new dividend of 112. 70 can still go in 112, so my next factor pair is going to be 7 times 10. I'm going to subtract. I get 2. 11 minus 7 is 4. I ran out of room, so I'm going to go over here to continue. Now, if I know my facts, I know 7 times 6 is 42. But if I don't know my facts, I'm going to go 7 times 5 as my factor pair, and that is equal to 35. So my product was 35. I can't do 2 minus 5, so I'm going to decompose. 4 becomes a 3. 2 becomes a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. I still need to keep going, so I'm going to do my next factor pair is 7 times 1 gives me a product of 7. Subtract. I am done dividing because I got to 0. But now I need to add up all my factors. 10 plus 10 is 20. Plus 10 more is 30. Plus 5 is 35. Plus 1 is 36. My quotient is 36. It took her 36 hours to finish the book. But if I don't like the big 7, I can do my area model. I still put 252 inside the box. My divisor goes outside. I'm still going to work with the factors 10, 5, and 2. So I'm going to go 10 times 7 equals 70. I'm going to subtract again and get 182 as my new dividend. Draw a new box. Put my new dividend inside the box. My factor pair is going to be 7 times 10 again. Get 70. subtract, get 112 as my new dividend. My new dividend goes inside my box. I can still do the factor pair. 7 times 10, 70, subtract, get 42. Again, if I know my facts, I could put a 6 up here. If I don't know my facts, I'm going to work with the factor pair. 7 times 5 is 35. Subtract, get 7. Put my new dividend inside the box. My factor pair is 7 times 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Subtract, get 0. I'm now done dividing. Now I still need to add up my factors. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 10 more is 30, plus 5 is 35, plus 1 more is 36. My quotient is 36. I can do either way to divide, correct? And I still get the same answer of 36.